On the subject of our schools tonight, we have an in-depth look at changes in Pasco County.
Yeah, just last week we first told you students going to Pasco County schools will be required to use the bathroom according to their gender at birth. ABC Action News in-depth reporter Rochelle Aline breaks down the court ruling behind this new change.
Let's get the school board meeting started.
At a recent school board meeting, the Pasco County Superintendent announced that changes were coming to the district's school bathroom policy.
The expectation moving forward will be that students use restroom facilities that correspond to their biological sex at birth. I also want the board to be aware that any student wishing to use an alternative restroom will be able to seek an accommodation to utilize a private restroom at their school.
It's a decision that came after the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals issued a new ruling on a major discrimination case involving a transgender teen in Florida. The case in question is Drew Adams versus the School Board of St. Johns County. It was filed in 2017 after Adams claimed he wasn't allowed to use the boys' bathroom at his local high school. He says the school's decision violated his rights under the 14th Amendment and Title IX. A year later, a district court ruled in Adams' favor, but that decision was appealed. And it was initially upheld by the circuit court in 2020, but just before the new year, that same court reversed its decision, saying that schools can require students to use bathrooms that align with their biological sex assigned at birth, which brings us back to Pasco County.
I realize this change in practice may not sit well with some students and some adults.
One of those adults is Pasco County teacher and parent Mindy Washington.
Who's going to be in charge of policing these bathrooms? And then if a student doesn't follow the rule, is that a suspension? Is it an expulsion?
The Pasco County School Board also claims to be making this change under obligation of the law.
As I've stated on many occasions with this board and publicly, I was going to do what I said I would do, and that is follow the law.
But the mother you just heard from is emphasizing that while the ruling doesn't actually change any laws, it does highlight concerns for her about what is considered to be legal.
What is happening here is the test case, and it's going to be happening all over the state.
And when it comes to enforcement of these new rules, the district says it'll be taking the next few weeks to update its guidelines and to update staff, students, and parents about the changes they're making to any bathroom policies. And again, the district has said it will provide accommodations and let students use private restrooms on campuses as needed. In the studio, Rochelle Aline, ABC Action News.